Okay, hi guys, we're back.
Again.
Yeah,
Actually,
finally.
not again.
Oh, finally we're back.
First time in forever.
Yeah, I've been gone a bit. I've been doing school, as you guys know. I've been in this really crazy medical program that's taken all my time, so I hadn't even been able to be with baby. But now we're back and better than ever, and we should be giving you guys some pretty good content. So today we're gonna do something that y'all have been asking us for a while. Basically, the story of like how we met and stuff, and we have like some cool surprises if you guys stay around to the end. Okay,
So how we first met, we met at Austin Peay up here in Clarksville. I came up here for school, obviously, from Ashland City, and she came from Grand Junction. Coming to pretty much any college, there's always like an entry-level class you gotta take. Ours was called APSU 1000,
Yes.
and that's actually where we met.
Okay. So when we first met, me and my friend Maddie started off college together. We came from our little small hometown, and we were roommates. And I remember us getting to class and like with some other girls we knew. We were like, "Oh my god, like he's so cute," blah blah blah, and us like saying that all the time. But he was always like really quiet in class. I would look back at him a few times. He was just
I was really shy and awkward,
and he
more so than now.
when I met him, he had like longer hair. He wore a beanie and he skateboarded. So
I skateboarded.
yeah, you skateboarded to class.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so that's definitely a different Joseph than I know now, of course. And his name was Braden, which is still his name, but you know. Okay, so like I said, at first he was very like quiet and mysterious, and so like we didn't really talk much at all. Like you know, I'm sure we just saw each other. Other than that, we didn't say anything. And then we go into the next semester, right? Well, next year, because we take. Yeah, it was next semester.
It was next semester.
Yeah, so we go to next semester. I go to public speaking. I'm like, yeah, great. Get in there. Guess who the first face I saw, guys? Sitting in the back of the class. I sat in the front, of course. I was like, And I said, this boy, I don't even know him.
Which is great because I got to stare at her all in class.
Whatever. He's probably staring at the other girls that were in class.
Mm.
Oh, got you there. Yeah, but I remember having him in public speaking or whatever, and like I said, it was very surprising that we had class again. So y'all, that must be fate. And all the girls in class was like, "Oh, he's Clark Kent," and I used to sit there like,
She's just fluffing my ego. I wore glasses back then. Matter of fact, let me get them. Hold on.
"Go get your glasses too." So once he comes back with his glasses, you guys can see him, and he can tell you how we actually started to talk in the first place, like how we shared our first words.
I'm not gonna keep these on because I've got contacts in, so I like to be able to see at least a little. But the ring light's kind of killing it.
Either way, he's cute.
Anyway,
Yes.
so it was either during.
It was during class.
So while we were in class together, we actually.
Actually, I matched you in my dorm room.
Well, I mean, like, was it while we were taking APSU 1000, or was it like after that semester?
It was speech.
I mean, speech.
Yeah, while we were taking speech.
It was while we were taking speech.
Yes,
that semester.
because I remember like not wanting to turn around after that because I did not know what to do. I was so nervous. Like, what do you do?
So we matched on Tinder during speech.
Yeah, he matched me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Why did I just agree to that out of nowhere? But yeah, we matched. And wait, did you match me or did I match you? Who swiped first?
You, because when I matched you, it said that we were a match.
Okay, so I was the first to be simping. Anyway, so we matched.
And what was the first thing you said, babe?
She always makes fun of me for this, but I told her I like her Vans.
That's what he said to me.
'Cause she wore these like old school Vans during class, which, you know, sounds dumb and weird, but I'm just big into sneakers. You know, just how I am. I love it. I love fashion. You can't tell because they look like trash, but I don't know. I just love clothes. Anyway, I told her I love her Vans, and she took it in a whole different direction than I thought it was gonna go.
No, we went on for days after that, texting,
Oh no, you're making fun of me for it.
just getting to know each other. I just
You-
thought it was funny first conversation.
Super
But I
funny
get you gotta
before.
have a starting line. That was his lineup.
What would you do if I did like a cheesy pickup?
Hey, days went on
Anyway.
of like talking.
Us chit chatting back and forth.
And then I think he wanted to come over. I don't know how we got around to the point of hanging out.
Kind of just happened. Anyway,
So he came to my dorm. We watched Southpaw. And of course we had to sit on my twin bed because it's a dorm room.
you know, it just leads to cuddling, you know.
No. So Joseph proceeded to touch.
Flirts.
He touched my leg. And I was just thinking, like,
I held her knee like this. I wouldn't.
no, what you did is actually you took my leg and you sat it over top of yours, and then you put your head on top of my knee.
I was trying to
You
flirt.
know what I'm saying? It just depends on your intention, I guess.
No, I was trying to flirt.
I
Kind
was
of a
like all
person
kind of
issue.
damaged, so I was like, do not touch me.
Yeah. Anyway, we watched the movie. We were laughing, cutting up the whole night, and then by the end of the night, she walks me out. We go to tell each other bye.
Yeah, so we both was not feeling it. I stopped all contact with him because like I wasn't feeling it. You know, I'm not one to waste my time. And plus, when I first started Tinder, like I wasn't on Tinder to like date anybody. Like I'm not really a dater. That's not what I do. I don't talk either.
She
I was
trying to
looking
get-
for friends.
And free food.
Shut up. I was looking for friends, so I had like met a few guys, and we like have become like good friends. And like I didn't want to date them. Like that was not my intention. It was not mine. I just thought he was cute.
I'm
What?
playing.
Shut up. Like I wanted to meet more friends. You're at college. Like all I knew was like me and Maddie who came there together. But I like met my friend Sarah. She lived across from me, and who'd have knew that it would come so much from me meeting that crazy girl. But so I stopped all conversations with him, and like I said, my toxic friend Sarah, guys, it was me who started first. Actually, I was like, so text this guy Sarah, like, because I thought this guy was like great for Sarah. Like I was like, yeah, Sarah, talk to the guy, and she was like, okay, well I'll hit up my guy if you text Bray. And I was like, okay.
Thank you, Sarah.
So I texted Joseph, and we just like hit it off again, and we hung out for the second time. I went over to his place this time. He has a much bigger place. His room is really nice, actually, surprising for a guy. Had it all decorated and stuff. Had his tapestries everywhere all over the room.
Kind of frat boyish, a little bit.
I don't know. It was like, and so the second time was like so much better, guys. We were like, we watched 7 Pounds. We were like laughing, joking, cutting up. It was like, it was so much more like lighthearted and
we
like,
clicked a lot more.
yeah, like it went like a lot better. One thing led to another. Nothing too bad.
There was no nasty.
Shut up. No nasty.
We didn't do the nasty.
No. But like I said, it was definitely more than I had ever done at that point. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really a dater or a talker. I didn't really have much interest in boys or anything that came to do with them. I just thought they were trouble. So yeah, hung out. It was nice, whatever. Around that, we had been hanging out a bit. I don't know how many times we hung out before summer break came, but summer break came. I went back home, of course. It was summer. It was like freshman, sophomore. So I went back home. I moved out. Me and Joseph talked a little bit, while it was like summertime. And then I was like at a graduation. We were like Snapchatting, and then I said something to him. It wasn't even nothing rude or whatever. And he like said something rude to me. And then I never heard from him again.
I thought she was being
No, what I said, it was no way. You were doing that on purpose to get out.
no, like genuinely. I thought you were being snippy.
What did I
like, I'm
say? That's what I'm saying.
literally, this just goes to show what kind of state of mind I was in at the time. I was not a healthy person before I met Kia. I wasn't like depressed. I was anxious. It wasn't good. And being with Kia's helped a lot of that and helped me grow as a person. But anyway, that's besides the point. All she did was call me by my first name. But it's the way she typed it, and I took it wrong.
I typed it first off, so you hear him.
It's dumb. I hate texting people because I read into it too much. And like, anyway, I was being dumb. I was being really dumb.
So what I think is, you were trying to find a reason not to talk to me. No, but like I said, that's why I don't mess with guys. They're full of crap.
And I was too scared to date. I hadn't dated for like years up to that point because I was kind of damaged too.
So he started talking to this other girl, and I'm like, okay, what the crap? And like, I never heard from him again. And then he would hit me up random times over summer, like kind of trying to talk to me, which is confusing because he was like posting this girl, and they basically looked like they were dating. So I don't know what was going on with all that. It was very toxic, and I wasn't feeling it. I was over all that. And so I think I came back from summer. Him and the girl had split up. So I had decided, like, I was, of course, like, done with that. But like,
She didn't want to deal with a man-child.
No, exactly. And I'm not going to deal with it. Like, if you know me, I'm very cutthroat. Pride's too strong for it, baby. We'll never let a man make me look crazy. So stay over there by yourself.
Once I realized she was like that, I realized that she'd probably be really good for me.
Yeah, so we like.
She was.
So once him and this girl broke up, like I said, he was going through a lot. I could tell that he still didn't understand anything of himself or whatever, or why he was like doing the stuff he did. So we became friends, and I told him like it's strictly friends. Like that's all you're gonna get from me. And, like that's all you can have. And so we were friends, and like I said, and I only decided to be friends with him after he did all this because I could tell he was a good person. Like I said, I had just like met him, but like I liked hanging out with him, even if it wasn't like I said, we never did like discuss anything more that we were gonna be more. But I liked hanging out with him as a person, so we started hanging out more, and like we were like genuinely friends. And we would like he would come over all the time. We would like hang out, and then we started to cuddle. But we were just cuddling. You know, like I said, other than that, we weren't doing anything, and we just like. We were friends. But we got closer and closer, and then we realized we still couldn't talk because he wanted to go to the military. At this point, Joseph actually wasn't in school. He had dropped out.
I dropped out for a year because, well, when I first came to school, I was having to pay. I mean, it doesn't sound bad, but like when you save up $7.5K over like 4 years, and then it all goes away in like a semester and a half, it's kind of breaks you down. So I figured why not join the Air Force and just have it paid for while being able to travel and do whatever else.
Yeah, so we were talking at this, like we were feeling each other at this point, and like, but like I said, we weren't gonna date. Like we're not crazy. We didn't want to get anything too serious. But he went like to his MEPS, whatever MIPS. Anyway,
MEPS.
At one point though, Joseph asked me. He was like, "I want you to come with me." So like I said, we go from being like friends, not serious, to like we're definitely progressing. We're confused. We're all over the place. Confuzzled.
It was a very emotional time because I thought I was supposed to be leaving, and at the same time we really liked each other. So
and we really did, and we got along so well. Like even as friends, it just was such like a more comfortable like feeling more than anything. It was great.
It was.
I don't need to feel like so comfortable with yourself around somebody else.
The entire time, like me being in college, is the only time like I felt like someone understood me and I had a home.
And same for me. Like Joseph was basically homeless at this point.
I was homeless at the time. I was couch surfing at her place, my friend Jimmy's place.
I would like feed him and stuff, and just like all this.
And take care of me, even though because I didn't have a job at the time because I thought I was supposed to be leaving for the military. I just didn't want to up and dip.
So we, like I said, like even though we liked each other, we had never had like a date or anything. It was nothing like official. It was literally just based on us like hanging out, cuddling, and watching TV. That's literally all we had.
Just spending time
together. I think our biggest thing we love to do together, we started watching Big Mouth together.
Oh my god.
That literally.
We watched so much of it.
So much of it.
No, I'm trying to make a point. So much of it. We've seen the entire show probably 5-6 times.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah, we loved some Big Mouth, so we watched that a lot. And so then I went back home for a bit. Me and my friend Reagan, we actually went to a Kevin Gates concert. And like throughout this whole process, like I said, I'm not like, don't think I'm like pooping on Joseph or anything, or like Joseph's in the wrong. Like I said, we're kids. We never made anything official. We never said we were doing anything. But I was talking to my ex during this whole time. Also, so it's like, so I definitely like, so it's definitely nothing like any one of us. Or like, it's just how like we were. Like we're just like we decided to be friends, and that's okay. Friends can do whatever they want. So like I said, once like everything ended with my ex, like. And like I said, it had been like a very long time ex. Like basically, like I've only had one ever the serious relationship in my life. That's him. So like I said, I'm not really like a big dater or like a big advocate for relationships. I don't really do relationships, And I never had even a relationship. Like me and my ex, we were just kids. Like I said, it's nothing serious. Me and Joseph are grown adults who can make our own decisions. So this is something I'm not ever used to. Was never used to, Yeah. And this is the first time I felt like so much more for like a person, So it definitely changed a lot for me. So I stopped talking to my ex. Once you get out of something toxic and get into something so healthy, it changes like your whole mind frame. So it's just like I want everybody to be happy as I am. I'm super happiest ever been in my life. So guys, found the greatest person I ever could want to spend my life with. So, what more can you say about that? After everything, my ex got back, me and Joseph got a little more serious, and things did happen then. That I always promised like myself, not that I would necessarily like save myself for marriage, but that would save myself for something I was so sure about, Honestly, like he's the best person ever. And I learned that even from like everything he did from there on out. He was like perfect, and like even then we weren't even dating then when this happened. So we just continued on like our regular business. We were got more serious and stuff, and then I think Thanksgiving actually came around, and so I couldn't go home because I was an RA at this point.
I'll tell you.
About Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So we start to get a little bit more serious. I decided it would be a good time to test something. So before I met Kia, I hadn't dated since like early high school.
Same here.
And whenever I did, it was more, you know.
It was not really real. Same here.
Yeah, everybody, you know, in the time you feel like it's real. And for a lot of people, like fortunate people that end up marrying their high school sweethearts and being happy, like it is real.
And like, good for y'all.
But either I wasn't in the best state of mind, or I wasn't healthy, or just we didn't click. I don't know. Just my high school relationships kind of fizzled out into nothing. Well, more to us being, you know, acquaintances.
And us being true lovers. It was always destined to happen.
Anyway, so I wanted to test something. I never, hardly ever since high school bring girls to meet my family. It is something that I think is disrespectful unless I'm extremely serious about the girl. You know, I don't like to waste time. I don't like to hurt feelings.
It's the same for me. I don't think I've ever had anybody meet my family. So
Yeah, that was nerve-wracking my first time. Her family's fun. But anyway, so I decided to bring her home for Thanksgiving since she was stuck in Clarksville away from her family. And at the same time, I could use this as an opportunity to see how well she meshed with my family. And they loved her. In the first 5 minutes, they loved her. Like
what can I say?
They couldn't get enough. They thought she was the goofiest, like cutest. Yeah, so
I'm great.
Thanksgiving was a huge success, and it was a very big eye opener. And I'm like, okay, well, I definitely need to start making this serious then.
Yeah, and so like a little before that, like a little after that, actually, like we would like still like be talking, and Joseph was just like, I think I could still tell he was like very much on the fence. And like one day I just like looked at him and I was like, you need to decide what you want, because I'm not gonna do this. You know, I'm done. I'm not gonna do this with you. And he was just like, okay.
And she was.
And not long after, like right on December 18th, actually, he asked me to be his girlfriend. So like what, 2 years later, we're here engaged. We've lived together basically most of our relationship.
We've had multiple apartments together.
We've had leases together. We bought furniture together.
We furniture shopped together before we got engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, a while before, a year.
But like I said, guys, when I'm sure, and I was sure about this one.
And I was definitely sure about this.
Not hard for me to know what I want. So, and I knew exactly what I wanted, and I got it. And it's the best choice of my life. We have not been more happier, guys. We both gained happy weight. We travel. We love to freaking travel, guys. And we built such a great following of like all you guys. Y'all are so amazing, and that you're like interested in our little boring old lives. Literally the best thing I've ever seen, you know. So it makes me super, super happy, and it makes us happy. And I'm just so glad you guys can see us like grow, plan our wedding, and have our kids, and so much. We're gonna have 7 kids together, right, babe?
I want to have 7. She wants to have 7, but I feel like she's gonna have like 3 or 4, and then be like, no.
Just watch me, guys. Watch me. We're gonna have 7 kids. Me and Justin want so much in life. We're about to graduate in like a year, guys, and we are finna book it. I don't even know where we're going. We're booking it. We're out of here.
So if you have any recommendations for places we should go, like possibly to even live, please drop them in the comments, because we will definitely look into it. Like we're searching. We're trying to find a home.
We're trying to plan our wedding, so I'm excited about all this. We have so much to look forward to, and I think this is the best thing me and him both have ever seen. Like, we had nobody to model a good relationship for us, and we've done it all of ourselves. We built our credits together. We've saved up money together.
We've learned to invest together.
We are pretty much like a freaking power couple over here, guys. Give it up for us.
We've learned how to teach ourselves life skills. Like we've been a light for each other for the past couple years, and nothing in my life I ever thought could be this good. Even though you get on my nerves every single day.
I am a crackhead though, and Joseph's super
I'm just low energy. I can't keep up with her. I'm physically fit, at least by, regular standards. I still can't keep up with her.
Ooh, that big old bicep. So now we're done telling our whole little love story. Basically, you can find your love of your life in college, guys. You never know, so go to college or something. But I want to show you like another big thing of our relationship that we have, that we started from the beginning. Okay. It's a chocolate box. It may look like an ordinary chocolate box, but it is not. Baby, open the chocolate box!
Woo! Paper.
Every one of these is a love letter from my sweet fiance.
Or from her.
Yeah. This is like places we've eaten, places we've been together, everything we've done together. Oh, a huge Love letter. Flower stems, flowers you've given me. I cut the stems off. This is our flight from when we went to Miami. Yeah, this is our Christmas ornament. Here goes his stickers we bought together.
The cork from the champagne from when we got engaged.
What is this from? Oh, from Orlando.
What is
Yeah,
this?
that is the cork from when we got engaged. Where'd it go?
It's right there.
Ah! So yes, guys, this is our life. This is our love, and we just wanted to let you guys in on it a little bit. This is our love story.
That's how we met.
Mr. and Mrs. DeMumbrian, or soon to be.
Will be soon. We're sorry we haven't posted in a while. I've been working over the summer trying to pay bills, and obviously I can't do the channel without her. It doesn't feel right. So
I am the queen of the show.
she is the queen of the show. She is the show.
Yeah.
So basically we're back now, and we're gonna be trying to do things a little different, a little better, just for y'all. So please, if you feel like we can do anything better, or if there's anything you want to see us do, drop it in the comments, and we'll be happy to look over it.
And follow us on all of our socials, TikTok, Instagram, and all that. And we'll put that all down below. Love you guys. Oh, Josie. You can stop it.
Yeah, I know.